potentially the game of the year as West Salem travels in to take on the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Aaron Morris with you, Scotty Grant alongside Jeff Ross on the camera on our YouTube stream. And an extra long pregame here today as we get ready for this outstanding matchup between the Panthers and the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, it took me an overnight in darkness to really think about, Aaron, if I wanted to come out here and do this game tonight. It took me a long time to think about it, process the information that I wanted to process, and come and do color today. But after getting all the information at hand, I felt it was the right decision to join you tonight as your color guy for what could be the game of the year.
We're going to play a little Scooby-Doo. I got to pull back the mask, and you're Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers
possibly.
Broadcasting with me today.
And I am wearing a little bit of black and silver.
Yeah.
Which is, kind of scary, just saying. But, yeah.
We've got plenty of time to talk about that.
This game's going to be just amazing to watch. Both these teams match up really well. West Salem likes to run and gun. Onalaska likes to gun it but slow you down a little bit. You got two guys that are perennial D2, D1 players in Stutley and Anderson. On the other side, of course, Peter Latos has an NAIA offer with Valley City State currently at this time. So you have three potential college prospects and even more in this one tonight. So, both these teams play so hard and so good. This is going to be a fun one tonight, no question.
JV game going on right now, still 13 minutes left in that, so we have plenty of time to go over what we're going to see here tonight. We have conversation with Coach Cole, also Peter Latos from earlier today on the Sports League with John Papadopoulos, and a couple comments from Scott Emmerich as well that we will get to here on the pregame as we get on up to tip-off here from Onalaska High School, John Shelton Court. We'll take a break. We'll dive in. Coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the Green and Gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Welcome back into Onalaska High School as we have our extra long pregame here in our bonus game of the week. West Salem taking on Onalaska, and two top-ranked teams in the state in their each in their respective divisions. Division 2 for Onalaska. They've been in the top 10 almost the entire season. Now they're into that top 4 range. West Salem has been 1 or 2 all year. In my opinion, probably should still be number 1. They got knocked down for losing to Park Center, the top-ranked team in Minnesota, but really they've been top 2 all year long in Division 3. So we for everything we know about these teams, if you just looked at the rankings and kind of the outside perspective, this should be a great one.
Well, and you talk about, you know, that loss to Park Central and how well they played against them too. How that knocks them down a peg is very questionable to me, because I've watched Brillion play, and it's 2 different styles of basketball with Brillion and West Salem. And I think West Salem is the more athletic team of the 2, and I really think Brillion's going to have a tough time with them if they end up matching up in state. That's just from what I know, from what I've seen. Not saying that that's going to happen. You never know in any game. But if you're to scout it, I would say West Salem is superior to Brillion, in my opinion. And then when you watch Onalaska play, they've just had a tough schedule, like outside of the conference. They played some tough opponents at the Classic when we had that, and have really gone on a tear recently. And you can see that those games have battle-tested them for a game like this tonight. So that's the intriguing part is, so West Salem averages about 84, 85 points a game. Can Onalaska slow them down from that number? I think they can. I think that's the type of defense that they run, how they mix up their packages and what they do. It's really going to maybe slow West Salem down a little bit and maybe throw them off their rhythm, but we'll have to find out. Well,
Coach Cole, for the past 5, 6, however many years, that's kind of been the staple, no matter how good his team is, right? They're always very good defensively. Yep. So if you have a team, you know, if you're in one of these top-rated battles, they can keep it 50-50 quite easily. I mean, they played Central earlier this year. It was overtime. They didn't even get to 50. Yeah, and you look at, you know, just the quality of players that we're going to see here tonight. You got to think, especially with the football rivalry kind of bleeding into this a little bit. A lot of these kids played in both of those games. There's going to be a lot to play for here tonight. There's going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of care. And for Onalaska, I think this is more of a must-win situation than West Salem for seeding purposes, because if you lose 3-4 games, are you going to be a 1-2 seed? You're going to be a 3 or a 4. You know what I mean? You would think not. Yeah. You would think not, but you never know, because coaches don't do that anymore. It's right, it's electronic, yep.
And, I mean, to me, it shouldn't really matter based on quality of opponent, but we'll have to see how that rolls.
About halfway through the second half of the JV game here tonight, then we will get into warm-ups for the varsity matchup as the crowd continues to roll in here at John Shelton Court.
Yeah, they even got the upper deck up there.
Yes, they do. Yep, it's starting to fill up there. I would say the regular bleachers probably about 90 to 95% full. I'm sure people are just going to say, instead of trying to squeeze in tight, we'll go up top for a little bit until no seats left or standing room. But expected to be standing room only eventually here tonight. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Risch Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from Scott Emmerich, Peter Latos, and Craig Cole, all coming up here on the pregame of our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Welcome back into Onalaska High School as we get ready for West Salem and Onalaska tonight in a non-conference matchup, a Cooley versus the MVC matchup here tonight. Top 5 teams, top 3 teams in each of their respective divisions.
Yep.
So should be a good one. Scott Emmerich joined John Papadopoulos on the sports lead last night. Here's a quick chunk of what he had to say about tonight's matchup.
Onalaska West Salem boys basketball. One of the best games in the state of Wisconsin this year. I think I can call them both powerhouses. You might see both of them when you're broadcasting the state tournament in another month or so. Let me pose it to you this way. If you were to make a case for both teams beating the other tomorrow night, how would you make that case for each team?
For West Salem, well, they're so fast up and down the floor. They all shoot the three well. They're averaging 84 points a game. Now, I don't think they'll get 84 tomorrow against Onalaska. Onalaska's really good defensively, but they can still make it a high-scoring game, just maybe not into the 80s. And I could see them coming out red hot, ball movement great, and staying out of foul trouble, and they could do really well. Onalaska, question mark there, because T.J. Stutley hasn't played the last couple games because of an ankle injury, and if he's not able to go tomorrow night, I might lean a little bit towards West Salem. If T.J. Stutley's there and close to 100%, I might go the other way, but it's so close. These two teams, Stutley, one of the top sophomores in the state. So that's kind of like an X factor right there. It's kind of an unknown that we don't know about going in. But I love what the Anderson kid's doing for Onalaska. Boy, he has super quick feet and great hops and can shoot the three as well. So, boy, isn't it awesome we get this kind of talent here in our area? Just think about what we have in La Crosse County. We have Onalaska ranked right up there, West Salem ranked highly in Division 3, Luther's like number 2 in Division 4, and then you have Central. They've been ranked in the top 10 all year. And then it's just an amazing amount of talent in La Crosse County here. This is a county of about 118,000 people or so. compare that to other counties around the state, and I'm not talking about the really big ones over like Madison and Milwaukee and Dane and Milwaukee County, but the talent level around here is amazing, and it's amazing we can get these kind of matchups and not have to travel so far, and they're so close to home.
Well, I don't know, Scott, if you got the notice or not yet, but tomorrow at 4:30 they're selling tickets, and they're opening the gym at 5:15, I believe, and it sounds like if you're not there around that time, you might be standing. I mean, you get a little bit later than that, but you got to get there. Like Aaron and I were joking on the air, like you're going to have to watch the JV game in its entirety if you want a seat maybe for this game, right?
One of the things I like about games like this is when the coaches come together and they realize, you know what, win or lose, we're going to get better playing in a game like this, because this game is a game that toughens you up for a tournament run, for a sectional final game, or maybe even a state semifinal game. That's what these games do, and both teams get better regardless of the result. So much better to play in a good, close, tough game against another really good team and maybe lose by a couple than to go blow somebody out that might be in your conference that you don't get much big-time experience out of.
So there again was Scott Emmerich yesterday on the Sports Lead with John Papadopoulos.
Good analysis.
I liked it.
I
thought the point about the skill in the area, not really having to go far to get this type of game.
We've been pretty spoiled around here. You know, honestly, if you look at it over the last decade with some of the players that have come through this way, and you got to credit the coaches in this area for how they've been able to develop the talent and get these guys to the next level. So that tells you not only how good the players are, but how good the coaches are in this area. I mean, we got some of the best coaches.
Down to the youth level too, right?
Bar none. I mean, you know, Shane Schmaling was coaching AAU in this area for a long time before he went back to girls basketball in Onalaska. Really helped a lot of girls in this area get better. And you think about some of those AAU coaches that don't get the credit, but then you get to this level and you play with a coach like Cole or Wagner, a guy that's going to get you better immediately and teach you the nuances of the game and work on the things that you need to work on. That's what makes this really cool to kind of, from a fan's perspective, look at this and say, wow, what have we seen over the past decade in the Cooley region?
You can go down the list at most of these schools in the MVC, the Cooley, and just be like, well, that kid played college basketball, and that kid played college basketball or college football or whatever sport, and a few of these guys played in the NBA and camps.
That's as far as I go.
Me too. That's as far as I go as well. All right, we'll take another break. In just a couple minutes, we'll come back, and Peter Latos was on the Sports Lead earlier today. So, Peter, one of the best players in the area, and, of course, on West Salem's team. We'll quick snippet of his conversation with John from earlier today. That's coming up next, pregame of the Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative. Now that's something to cheer about.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. All right, Scotty, I know you like Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill.
I do. They got good food, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I haven't had their pizzas yet, but I heard their pizza is really good.
There you go.
Up there with some of the best in the area.
Hey, there you go. That's a ringing endorsement. Go ahead over right after this game here. West Salem and Onalaska getting ready to take place. A few minutes left in the JV game. 51-48 is currently the score. West Salem leading. So that one will come down. This one coming up will go down to the wire. Then we'll have a good varsity matchup for you, which features Peter Latos, one of the leading scorers, one of the best players in the area, of course, on West Salem's team. He joined John Papadopoulos on the Sports Lead earlier today. Listen in to some of that conversation.
From a player perspective, what is it like to think about this game, think about the crowd? I know you played in a lot of big games. You guys have been involved in a lot of big ones, but this one is kind of unique. How would you explain it from a player standpoint in terms of maybe the extra energy you might be dealing with tonight?
Yeah, it's what I train for. It's what I play for, is these games, these environments, and I just love playing in this environment, and yeah, that's kind of just how I prepare for it. I just love it.
All right, I know a lot of people are saying, all right, I got to get down there at 4 o'clock or 4:30, get in line. It's almost like a rock concert where you're going to have people there really early. What about your routine? I mean, it's 3:40 in the afternoon right now. I know you just got out of school a little while ago. What are you guys going to be doing? What will you personally be doing here in the next hour and a half to sort of mentally prepare for the game, and when are you guys going to get there tonight?
Yeah, so I tend to stretch like a few hours before the game, so I'll probably go through a little stretching routine right now and then go meet up with my teammates at one of their houses, and we'll kind of just, do a little bit of bonding, a little bit of just getting ourselves ready for the game, getting prepared, and then we'll be leaving, I think, from our high school at 5 on the bus.
All right, so tell me a little bit about Onalaska. You haven't played these guys yet this season. They've got some high-octane guys on that roster. I don't know if you've watched much film, but I know you guys have been working on this game. What do you think about the matchup, and what do you think about this Onalaska team? What would your scouting report on those guys be, based on what you know?
I know that they have a lot of athletic players, and, yeah, our scouting report is kind of just we have to bring the intensity because we know they're going to bring it, and it's at home. And, we're just going to try to play up with their high level of play because we know they have it, and play basketball.
What about taking on another team's great player? They have a couple of them. TJ Stutley, I think, is going to play tonight. We'll have to wait and see with the injury. And, of course, TJ is a Division I college guy, but they have a couple of them. Evan Anderson is averaging 20 a game. He's one of the better players in the state. How about the challenge of guarding one of those guys? I'm not sure how it's going to play out tonight, but in general, when you get to guard the other team's best guy, what is that like to prepare for, and what is that like for you?
Yeah, it starts in practice. We drill that a lot. We try to see what their tendencies are on the floor, and we, I guess, have our kind of like scout team try to play like them. Of course, they're not going to be, at the level they are at, but it's just good to prepare that way. And, yeah, I think it's just you got to be willing to give effort and be willing to get scored on sometimes and just keep at it because it's going to be so hard. They're very good players, so
what about Evan?
Always stop them.
What about Evan Anderson? He's an interesting player to me. He can shoot from the outside. He's kind of sneaky good. You watch him play, and all of a sudden you blink, and he's got 10 or 15 points. What do you think about Evan if you end up having to guard him some tonight?
Yeah, just gonna try to move my feet, stay in front of him. Play defense, and we try not to overthink it too much, but we do know he has a few tendencies that he likes, like the spin move a lot, so I'll be ready for that and just stuff like that.
All right, we're talking with Peter Latos from West Salem Basketball. Your team, Peter, is one of the more unique in the state, I think, and we always say this on our show. You probably got 5 or 6 guys on your team that would be the best player on almost any team in the area. If you guys all spread out to different teams, any one of you would be the best team on that player on that particular team. What is that dynamic like to play with a group of guys like this? I know it's exciting, but there's only one basketball. What is that? Do you almost have to sort of everybody's got to leave their ego at the door a little bit, understanding that you guys might not have somebody that averages 25 a game like some other teams do?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of an ego check, but we don't care about that too much. We're just so happy with the success we've seen in our program the last 2 years, and that's really what we care about is the stats in the win column over the points. And yeah, I grew up playing with 3 of the seniors, so we have like really tight bond, and even Tamarian, who moved here, we immediately got super tight with him too, and we hang out with him all the time. So we all just know our roles, and we're here for the team.
There again is Peter Latos, senior guard/forward for West Salem, and one of the best players in the area. I think he's an underrated player, and to just have an NAIA offer at this point, I think he could play Division II for sure.
6'8". I mean, you can't teach size, and very athletic for 6'8", moves around pretty good. I do think he'll be tested tonight a little bit with Onalaska's forwards. They're going to key on him for sure. And I like his analysis on how to stop Evan Anderson. I don't know if there's really anybody that has stopped him yet this season, but he does have a lot of tendencies. And if you go back and watch some of the games that we've done here on our YouTube channel, ESPN 105.5, you can see those. But the spin move is one of them, and he nailed it. In the lane to get his shot, he likes to spin off the defender. Pretty good analysis right there from Peter, and I like some of his answers. I mean, the success of the program, it's a big deal. It doesn't resonate with just the game tonight. It's the overall success of what the program's done over the last couple of years, and I'm sure Coach Cole's kids would say the same thing on the other side.
Absolutely. Two programs who have been very good in recent years that just continued to have success, and as we talked about previously, feeder program, but Peter Latos is going to have difficult matchup on both sides of the floor because he'll probably end up, him and maybe Tamarian Henderson end up against Evan Anderson and TJ Stutley if he does actually end up playing tonight. I mean, those two could go back and forth on offense and defense.
Yeah, Tamarian Henderson tonight has to contain himself a little bit. He likes to get a little crazy. I think that, the one thing, if you look at statistic-wise, we haven't really broken down too many stats, but Salem can turn the ball over a little bit with the style that they play. Onalaska is a little bit more reserved in that capacity. I don't think they've had, I think they average around 9 turnovers a game, which in high school basketball is an outstanding stat.
Yes, it is.
So he's going to have to be very careful with how he distributes the basketball and or tries to create a shot, because he likes to do both. I have to see how that goes. I think it's going to be a good matchup.
Allied Cooperative is your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. This JV game getting down to the wire. Onalaska had a chance there to get it to one possession, but a in-and-out 3 and a block going back the other way. West Salem and 1 might seal the deal. They're up 7 with 38 seconds to go, and the warm-ups for the varsity game get underway. We'll take another break. We'll hear from Coach Cole, Onalaska basketball head coach, coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Three in One Construction's the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3 in 1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Well, this JV game continues to go down to the wire. 3 from Onalaska. They trail by 4 as West Salem is at the free throw line. Another missed free throw, so that is the way it's going, but an offensive rebound for West Salem. So Onalaska not helping themselves right now. We will check in here with Craig Cole, the head coach of the Onalaska boys basketball team. Again, he joined John Papadopoulos earlier today. Here's a snippet from that conversation.
Is this going to be a night? Are you hearing like we're, when the JV game starts, it might be a full house already or pretty close to it?
I think so. I think it could be a special night for that lower level game. Yeah, you're accurate. They're starting selling at 4:30. I believe the doors open at 5:15, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it should be a great experience for those younger kids, and as well as both varsity teams and Coulee Region fans in general.
What do you tell your guys about a game like this? A lot of them have experienced it, but where they're going to walk in, to get ready. Normally, there's 80 people in the stands when you get to the gym, and there might be 1,000 when they get there today. What do you tell the guys about that part of it?
Just basically, enjoy the moment, because you only get so many. You work so hard your whole. In 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and then you get into high school, and you just constantly grind, and you have so many, you have to work so hard to get to play in a game like this. So the biggest takeaway is just to enjoy it, and you're going to create some great memories tonight. Like I told them during the shoot around, I said,
it's going to be some tough times tonight. And you just got to fight through it and keep playing. So, we just try to, take the approach of, like I said, just have fun with it.
I like what you say about the moment, and I think, you and I, Craig, are roughly the same age, and I think when you get a little bit older, you start looking back in your life and, you think about what you thought was a big game, or for me, a big broadcast or whatever, and it's usually not the part that you think is a big deal. Like you look back and, from 20 years ago or 10 years ago, or you think about your kids when they're young, and there are these certain moments that get etched into your soul, kind of. And often it's the little things. Like tonight's game's not going to decide a conference. You guys are in different conferences. It's probably going to have very little to do with one of you guys winning a state championship, but there might be a moment where you walk in the gym and, as a player, you look up and go, oh, my God, we're just getting here and there's 1,000 people, or it could be something in the middle of the game where you catch, the fans doing something. Talk about that dynamic a little bit, about how this, for the kids and the players, it's a moment game where you want to kind of etch it, because when you're, 45, 50, 60 years old, you might be still talking about this game.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. I mean, the sports teaches so many things, and I think one of the things that you take from that is those memories that you have with your teammates, and what you went through to get to a game like this or a point like this, and it's just I still look back from my standpoint, going to Logan, our Logan Central games, having that same type of feel, and I'm just very thankful that our players have a chance to experience something like this. And, and the neat thing about this, like you said, it's not a conference championship deciding game. Seeding wise, it might have a impact. I'm not for sure on that, but it's just two good teams just going to go at it and play hard, and they both get to play tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it's just a neat experience. And like we're talking about, it's going to create some great memories for both these teams.
Well, Craig, I know TJ Stutley has been nagged with an injury the last couple of games. It's 4:10 right now, 10 minutes after 4 as we speak. What can you tell us about TJ in terms of his status tonight?
Yeah, he's going to be a game-time decision. He went through some things yesterday, and the pain is down, the swelling is down. So he's going to probably, see how he feels in warm-ups and go from there. He's a tough kid, and I think it's going to be a learning experience for him, having to fight through an injury. But like I said, it's a game-time decision, and like I said, we're going to let him go through warm-ups, and we'll decide right before tip-off.
What does it mean for your team if he does not play, Craig, or if he's limited in what he can do in terms of roles? Does this mean Evan Anderson's role changes? Obviously, you're going to have somebody starting that normally wouldn't start. Maybe your bench is a little bit thinner. What does it mean for a couple of guys in terms of their roles that might change if TJ is unable to play or play at the level that he normally would?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, Evan would have to play a little bit bigger role for some of the things that we do. And we've been pretty much 9 deep the whole season. That obviously would make us 8 deep. So it changes some roles. Some bench guys would have to play more minutes, that type of thing. The nice thing is, we've had 2 games of it already. Last week. To get accustomed to it a bit. Obviously, it's different, but I think everybody involved handled it very well, and I think sports is a microcosm for life, and you just have to take that next man up approach, and you never know what's going to happen, and you got to always be ready.
We're talking with Craig Cole, head coach Onalaska basketball tonight. The Hilltoppers getting ready to take on West Salem, both in the top 5 in the state of Wisconsin. So we got a heavyweight matchup here tonight. It's so hard, Craig, to sort of describe this West Salem team. I don't know if they have a high-end Power 5 Division I player. I don't think they do. But you got 5 or 6 or 7 guys on this roster that could be the best player on a lot of teams in our area. They just come at you in droves with different guys that do different things. Brett McConkey's one of the best rebounders in this area. Kepnick can score. Peter Latos, who we had on our show earlier this afternoon, kind of does it all. They've got shooters like Joe Sullivan. You got guys like Tamara and Henderson. They come at you in waves. What would your perspective be in terms of preparing for this team and stylistically what they can do to you with so many different guys?
Yeah, I mean they are very unique because they just keep attacking and like you said, they might not have a high level Division I guy, but they have probably 5 or 6 college athletes for sure on the team. And the other thing I like about them is most of them are seniors, so they're tough and they're used to winning and that type of thing, So, but as far as their style, like I said, they just kind of keep coming at you. And, our approach is like, we know when you play good teams, they're going to make a run, and we just have to buckle down and be that much defense and just try and right the ship the best we can and try and steer things back in our direction when we have the opportunity, So, like you said, they are extremely athletic, extremely talented. And, but, like I said, we just have to kind of keep composure and just kind of keep fighting through those difficult times throughout the game.
All right. I know you might not answer this question, and maybe understandably so, but if there's one thing you want them to do tonight, whether it's forcing certain guys to shoot threes or forcing them to do something maybe they're somewhat uncomfortable with, what's the one Achilles heel that they've got that you want to attack?
They really don't. You kind of hope they miss threes, basically, and I guess they're so hard to guard that you basically hope they miss threes. The difficult challenge with that is they do rebound the ball so well on the offensive end, especially McConkey, as you mentioned. So it makes even when they do miss, it still makes it a challenge. But you gotta kind of hope they miss some shots and secure defensive rebounds is probably the most important thing.
Hey, Craig, does this West Salem team remind you a little bit of your teams from like 3-4 years ago when you had all those guys that were, again, none of them were Division I college guys, but you had about 6 or 7 of them, and you made some serious runs. Any similarities there?
Yes, from a talent standpoint. They play a way different style than we did with that group.
Yeah, sure.
But I would say from just like I said, a number of high level athletes, I would say there's definitely some similarities.
So there you go. There is Craig Cole, the head coach for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, as we get ready for this varsity matchup between the Hilltoppers and the Panthers. Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grills in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. We'll take a break. We'll continue to break down this game as we're just a handful of minutes away from John Shelton Court on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace. The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. Well, Scotty, we've talked about it for a good half hour to 45 minutes now, and we've listened to multiple people talk about it, but this is going to be a great matchup. Onalaska 14-3, West Salem 17-1 this year. Two of the best teams in the area, in the state of Wisconsin for sure, and in their each respective divisions. And just some, I mean, really, if they weren't even ranked then, I mean, just some really good talent on this floor, just both sides. And I think maybe not even the top-end talent, but depth on both rosters.
I think the symmetry between both these teams and the chemistry is amazing. And you look at how these teams play, they both like to, spread it around, get others involved. It's not always the same guys every night. You look at the score sheet, you got a night Nicky Odom's going off for 17 for Onalaska. On the other side, you look at Tamarian Henderson, you got a night he's going off. You got your McConkeys, who the other night in Westby, you were telling me he just went crazy in the first 15 minutes of the game. I mean, you have different contributors that come off the bench and do tremendous things. Ian Cole,
yep.
I mean, I think he's played very, very well in the time that he's gotten in as a freshman here for this Hilltopper team. Simon Desmond is a great sharpshooter for Onalaska coming off the bench. Hudson Hendrickson for West Salem is another big kid who gets in there and mixes it up a little bit at 6'8". There's so many different things here with these teams that make it intriguing. The other thing that's intriguing, my people. Jeff, go to that student section over there. Those are my people. It's Hawaiian night, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know Scotty Grand likes himself a nice big guy Hawaiian t-shirt. Those are my people, Aaron. This is going to be a good one tonight. I'm loving it.
It is jam-packed here. There is still room, so if you're thinking about it, not much left, though. You can sneak up into some of the seating here.
Hey, and look who the ringmaster is down there. Coach Yashinsky, the gatekeeper.
Yeah, he was talking to us right at the start of the pregame saying, I got student section duty tonight.
Yeah, he likes the student section. He really does, but he just says, I just got to make sure they just don't do anything I wouldn't want them to do. That's exactly what he said. Coach Yashinsky, quite the guy, but man, what an atmosphere here, Aaron. This is going to be something else.
Noble Insurance has free insurance reviews, free quotes. The bottom line, they make insurance easy for you, and most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance, Onalaska. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and tip-off here from John Shelton Court. The Hilltoppers and the Panthers coming up next in our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and video streaming on our YouTube page.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA. Have you been looking for a...
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Welcome in to John Shelton Court as we are about ready for tip-off here from Onalaska High School as the Hilltoppers, a number 3 team in Division II, hosting number 2 in Division III, West Salem. Let's take a quick look at our starting lineups here tonight for the visiting West Salem Panthers. A very familiar starting lineup for them. It's number 1, a junior, Tamarian Henderson. Number 10, a senior, Carson Kepnick. Number 21, a senior, Peter Latos. Number 22, a senior, Brett McConkey. And number 24, a senior, Brennan Kennedy. For Onalaska, the home squad here tonight, another very familiar starting lineup. It's number 3, a junior, Isaac Skemp. Number 5, a sophomore, TJ Stutley. Number 10, a junior, Adam Skifton. Number 14, a junior, Evan Anderson. And number 23, a senior, Nikki Odom. Those are your starting lineups here tonight. Onalaska in the all-whites, purple lettering in trim. And the Panthers in the all-blacks with the orange lettering in trim, white outline on those. And as I just mentioned, TJ Stutley is starting tonight despite the ankle injury.
He is, but he was very, very, let's just say, safe in warm-ups. I didn't really see him do a lot of, layup drills, and he was doing a lot of shooting and kind of resting that leg a little bit. He has a sleeve, it looks like, around that right or that left ankle area, so we'll have to just keep an eye on it and see how he does. But I'm sure that he's ready to go. Of course, he didn't play against Toma and Sparta, and Anna just lit up Sparta the other night. I mean, it wasn't even close. It was like, 98-37 or something like that.
Both teams coming off absolute blowouts.
Yeah, and both these teams match up very well on the skill standpoint, speed standpoint. It's going to be turnovers tonight, Aaron. I really feel that if Onalaska can disrupt West Salem and get them to turn the ball over, that might be the difference, and likewise for West Salem. Really, these teams match up that well, that could be the difference.
Tip-off is won by Evan Anderson, and Onalaska will have the ball to start from right to left, meaning the Panthers go left to right. You can watch on our video stream if you are not on YouTube, or vice versa. You can listen on ESPNLacrosse.com and 105.5. Backdoor lob, and that's how they'll start off. TJ Stutley to Evan Anderson.
What a good look by Stutley, and a nice fake on that back cut by Anderson. Nice finish.
Back the other way, the Panthers. Here's Latos in the corner, will dribble out. Directing traffic with the left hand. Now he'll dribble with the left. He'll hand it off to Henderson. He is in that corner. Guarded by Odom. He'll spin into the block. Now working against Stutley. Kicks out Latos. Latos looking. Still looking. Picks it up. Kicks it out to Brennan Kennedy. He'll drive behind the back dribble. Kick over to Latos on the right wing. They'll switch back over to Kennedy. He'll fire a three from the right wing. No good. A little long. And the rebound down to Nikki Odom.
Kennedy, a great athlete. And showing it off there, missed the three, but a good job getting a shot.
Here's Anderson working against Henderson. They'll throw it into the backcourt. Turnover on the Hilltoppers.
Hey, Anderson trying to kick it out to Odom, and Odom was already kind of going to the wing. A little miscommunication by the Hilltoppers.
Just a minute in here, 2-0. Onalaska leads. West Salem with the ball. Henderson gets to Latos, left wing. Latos look inside, trying to find McConkey. Good defense by Skifton. Latos, step back three, off the back of the rim. Rebound, Isaac Skemp.
I'm glad you keep stats, Aaron.
You're Skifton on the left wing. Backdoor cut, finds Anderson on the block, and he'll go off the glass for two more. He's got all 4 points tonight, 4-0 lead for Onalaska.
Evan Anderson, excellent player, and against three people that time.
And a jump ball.
A great finish by 14 in the lane. I thought he might dish that out, but he decided to take it and maybe try to get an and one, but didn't get the call.
I'll stay with the Panthers here after the jump ball. Latos at the top. Skifton has a tough task of guarding him. Latos in and out dribbles at the elbow, backing his way in. Backdoor cut to Kepnick. Lost his balance, and a foul is called. I think it's going to be a trip.
Yeah, good call. I mean, good cut inside, and West Salem trying to create. That's what they do. They're going to deceive you and try to get somebody coming flashing in the lane for an easy deuce.
Conkey inbounds right to Latos, kicks out Kepnick for three in the corner. Good. Kepnick's going to make a lot of those if he's that open. It's 4-3 Onalaska lead.
Yeah, Kepnick, one of the best three-point shooters in the area percentage-wise. I think he's around 42% on the season.
Here's Anderson, left wing. Henderson guards him. Crossover into the paint, kicks into the corner. Odom swings, Skemp, fake, sidestep dribble, three, in and out, no good. Henderson had the rebound, knocked out by Skifton. Will go to the Panthers.
Like the pace early. Both these teams kind of what we thought they would be here early in this game so far.
There's got to be a feeling out period to start one of these games.
Absolutely.
2 minutes in, 4-3 Onalaska lead. Henderson behind the back, step back three, missed it too long. McConkey will tip it out, Brennan Kennedy. Here's Kepnick, quick three, airballed it, offensive board. Henderson, now Nikki Odom will rip it away with a board. Odom will scoop up the left side, and a block is called on Brennan Kennedy as he went sprawling into the student section.
Yeah, Kennedy and Odom, two good athletes going at each other there, and Kennedy couldn't get his feet set.
And they will Hilltoppers wanted free throws. They're going to say it's underneath.
Yeah, there was no shot. It was on the ground for sure. I agree with the call.
Stutley to inbound, gets to Anderson, short corner. He's going to take a mid-range over Henderson. Missed it short. McConkey a rebound. Back the other way, Henderson along the right side. Looks to the top. Latos heads a jump to catch with one hand. Brings it down, working against Skipton again. Into the paint. He'll step back. Mid-range jumper over Skipton. Good. 5-4 lead for West Salem early on here at John Shelton Court.
Yeah, beautiful step back by Latos. I like how he kind of nudged the shoulder a little bit and backed it off. That's a college-level shot right there by Latos.
Anderson catches up top right side. Stutley now on the left wing. He'll jab right, go left against McConkey. Pass it back up, turnover right into the hands of Carson Kepnick. Looks at a three, instead kicks out to Kennedy for three. Right wing, good. 8-4 West Salem. They're on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, starting to figure out that Onalaska zone a little bit. Great shot by Kennedy from the wing. He likes that spot.
Here's Stutley again at the top. McConkey guarding him. Down the left side. At the block. Scoops up with the right hand. A little too strong. Latos quick rebound. Outlet up to Kepnick, who will go over the top of Anderson off the glass for two more.
And with Salem, that tells you how fast they can get on you when you really get a little bit confused offensively and you turn the ball over. They make you pay.
Here's Skipton at the top. Gives it off to Anderson left side. Deep on the wing right now. He's got iso ball with Henderson. He gives it to Stutley at the free throw line. Taking on McConkey again. Lost control of the dribble. Got it back. He'll kick it out to Odom. Left wing. That's Kennedy guarding him. Spins back down the left side. Odom kicks it to nobody. Out of bounds off the scorer's table. Going the other way.
Yeah, a lot of miscommunication from the Hilltoppers early in this game with some of the passes and trying to kick it back out to the top of the key. It just seems like West Salem just a step ahead, telegraphing some of those.
Nicky Odom and TJ Stutley will sit. It's Simon Desmond and Max Klein on for the Hilltoppers. 13:40 to go, first half. Kennedy will step into a three. Missed it a tad bit short, and Evan Anderson comes skying in for the board.
I think this is a big possession here for the Hilltoppers.
10-0 run for the Panthers. Here's Anderson down the left side. He's going up against Henderson and Latos. High off the glass. No good. Rebound McConkey. Latos back the other way. Crossover to the right. Off the glass. He'll go to the line for two. Foul will go against Max Klein. His first, team second.
Yeah, good take by Latos at the size. And, you get three guys collapsing on you every single time. Couldn't get the finish off the glass, but a chance for two here.
Actually, I think they're going to call that against Simon Desmond.
Yeah, he just checked in, too.
First free throw for Latos is good. 11-0 run now for the Panthers. Started off 4-0 Hilltoppers on a couple of baskets from Evan Anderson. Haven't found the bottom of the net yet since then. Latos, 2-2 at the line. 12-0 run for the Panthers here. They lead by 8 early on, though.
Latos is an excellent free throw shooter, and you can see that right there.
Here's Klein, deep left wing, gives it back to Anderson. Again, Henderson on him. At the top, Isaac Skemp. This is right side Skipton. He'll jab right, go left at the elbow. Picks it up, kicks to Klein, who dumps it off to Desmond in the short corner. Back up top to Anderson. Skemp swings corner. Desmond stolen away by Brennan Kennedy. Just took it right out of his hands. Kennedy speeds the other way, lost control, up, and a foul's called. So two more free throws coming for the Panthers here.
Yeah, Desmond a little frustrated coming down the court. You could see it.
And he picks up his second foul.
And how quick is Kennedy, man? He's such a great
crazy
athlete. I mean, we've seen it in football, and now you see it here on the court tonight.
Free throws, three-quarters of the way down and sneaks out. Here's Stutley, directing traffic, trying to get Klein to come out. Tell him to hold. Stutley still dribbling around at the top, finds Anderson on the curl cut at the block, kicks into the corner, right through Max Klein's hands, out of bounds. And Onalaska is discombobulated on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're really struggling right now to kind of get under control with West Salem's speed on defense. They've had a tough time really kind of getting their offense set and doing what they want to do here.
Henderson gets a screen. McConkey kicks in the corner. Kepnick back up to Henderson. Gets another screen from McConkey. He'll step into a three straight on. Missed it right side of the rim. Knocked around, out of bounds. It'll go to the Panthers. Ooh. It's a tough call for the officials. I mean, 5 hands and heads and bodies are all in there on the board. .12-10 remaining in this first half. Onalaska trying to end this run here. Stutley working left side. Now right side, looking for somewhere to go. Skemp comes in, helps him out. Right back to Stutley. On the wing. It's a screen from Skemp. Gets to the free throw line. Probes in. Euro step. Lost control. Stolen away. 6th turnover on Onalaska. Here comes Kepnick. Hesitation dribble. Kicks out Kennedy. He'll quick fire another 3. Missed it a bit long. Off the rim twice. Offensive board. Latos. No look into Kepnick for 2. And there's a timeout from Onalaska. 15-0 run for the Panthers. With 11:43 remaining, they lead by 11 on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Out of the timeout, 15-4 lead for West Salem. Onalaska ball. They'll get it to Anderson outside the left block. He spins in on Henderson, got him up in the air, blocked by Latos, but a foul on Henderson. He's saying he's straight up, and he probably was, but.
Damn, Latos is such a good athlete at his size, though.
First free throw for Anderson, good. He's got all 5 for Onalaska here so far.
Yeah, and that says something right now about the supporting cast around him. And, you know, TJ looks like he's pretty good from what I can see from right now, but really forcing some things on his end, especially in the paint currently.
2-2 at the line for Anderson, 15-6. He breaks a 15-0 run for the Panthers. So they'll bring it back across. Henderson will hand off for Kepnick. Working against Anderson. Kicks in the corner. Kennedy fakes a 3. Got Skemp in the air. Mid-range jumper. Missed it short. Offensive board was off of Latos and out of bounds. He had it initially, but lost control going the other way to the Hilltoppers.
Yeah. See if they can get something going off this turnover here. You know, 6 turnovers Onalaska has. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic. Very, very uncharacteristic of them here in the first half.
First sub of the night for West Salem. Kyle Haley will come on for Brennan Kennedy. Stutley gets it in to Anderson, short corner. Working through him on offense. He'll get it in the paint. Kicks in the far side corner. Klein drives baseline. Going up. His floater no good. Tips it back up. No good. Tips it again. And Stutley comes away with it. Good offensive second chance from Max Klein. Stutley in the short corner. Working his way in on McConkey. Goes far side Skemp. He fakes a 3. Mid-range jumper and a foul on Latos. And Coach Wagner's telling him right away, why are you doing that?
Yeah, it was a good head fake by Skemp, and he wanted that, you know, just either create a foul and or get a shot. And Latos came right at him and just hit him on that shooting hand.
That'll be the first on Peter Latos. He's often been in foul trouble the last year plus or so.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's the center block, man. I mean, he's going to get a lot of contact and a lot of action, so not a surprising stat.
Isaac Skemp goes 2-2 at the line. He's the first Hilltopper to score other than Anderson, and it's 15-8. So Onalaska on a little mini 4-0 run. Henderson brings it across, gets a screen. Latos hands off for Kepnick. Kepnick right back to Henderson. Will drive baseline, step back, mid-range jumper. Too strong. Defensive board for Anderson, who will speed the other way, right side. Euro steps to the left, and the left hand is good. 15-10.
That was just pretty right there by Anderson.
Right around Kepnick, who tried to take a charge. Known to do that often is Kepnick. Back the other way, Henderson into the paint. Scoops up with the right hand, blocked by Max Klein. He'll grab the board. Back the other way. Skifton, high off the glass, no good. And Kepnick will grab the board. Quickly moving here in this first half. 9:50 to go. And a 5-point lead for the Panthers. Into the corner, Kyle Haley will try a three. Missed it, airballed it. Rebound still loose, taken by Stutley.
Yeah, it looked like it was blocked, actually, I believe.
Into the corner was the pass from Stutley, knocked by Latos, and another turnover on the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Onalaska's got to start slowing that down a little bit when they get to the other side and set their offense. They're really pressing to get something going. Just let your offense come to you and let it come to you and make plays happen.
Henderson drives baseline with the right hand, missed it on the left side. Good defense from Klein again. Rebound down to Skifton. Stutley coming the way. He'll Euro step in, blocked by Latos out of bounds.
Nice tough move by TJ though. Tells you that ankle's probably okay from what we can see.
Right. That's the play he got hurt on as a Euro step a couple weeks ago in our game of the week against Logan. Ian Cole in for Onalaska. Nicky Odom back in as well. Joe Sullivan checks in for the first time for West Salem. Henderson will sit as here's Odom at the top. Sullivan guarding him. Odom down the left lane line. Scoops up with the right hand. Good. And it's 15-12. It's an 8-0 run now for the Hilltoppers. Here's Kepnick on the wing. Kicks in the corner, Joe Sullivan. Sullivan up top, back to Kepnick. At the volleyball line, hands off to Latos. Latos will dribble through, working that right wing. Between the leg dribble, steps back, mid-range jumper over Klein, off the back of the rim, and Stutley will grab another board. Three would tie it back up here as Stutley crosses over, hands off Anderson, down the lane, and a mid-range jumper, a bit too strong, tipped around. Sullivan will grab the rebound.
Yeah, not often does Brett McConkey get boxed out for a rebound, but man, TJ Stutley's the guy that can do it.
Timeout West Salem, an 8-0 run for the Hilltoppers. They answer back trailing by 3 on ESPN La Crosse.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
15-12, West Salem leads here with 8:15 to go. First half here from Onalaska High School. Latos will catch just inside the elbow. He'll face up on Klein. Back his way in, spin into the paint. Fader good. Peter Latos right out of the timeout for 2, 17-12.
Again, that drop step, he's so good at it and uses his body to create separation to get a good shot.
Under 8 to go in the first half. Odom, he'll drive with the left at the elbow, picks up, swings to Klein. He's working against Latos, and he will throw it in the backcourt. Another turnover on the Hilltoppers, their 8th so far.
Man, just very, very not Hilltopper-like here in this first half, and just not reading each other coming off of the off some of the cuts and everything else, and Onalaska really struggling with their offense right now.
Quick three out of the inbound. Kepnick in the corner. 20-12 our score now.
Man, those inbound plays, West Salem's good at them.
Stutley kicks in the corner. Skifton back up to Stutley. Working with that ankle that's a little worn down right now. Odom spins back baseline on Sullivan. Kicks out Skifton. Left of the circle 3 off the right side of the rim. Stutley had the rebound but stepped out of bounds as he tried to save it. Going back the other way.
Yeah, Cole and Stutley were both going for that board, and I think Cole might have threw Stutley off a little bit there trying to gather that.
Kyle Haley quickly the other way. He'll quickly stop. Jump stop no good. Peter Latos, offensive board, puts it right back up for 2 more.
A lot of back and forth, a lot of runs in this, and West Salem going on another one here.
7-0 run over these past 2 minutes. 7 minutes to go. 10-point lead. Anderson will drive. Side step, try to mid-range. Good defense by Kepnick. Anderson looking for somewhere to go. He'll get it up to Stutley, just staying inside that half-court line. Kicks right side. Odom looking. He'll drive left at the free throw line. Hands off Anderson with the curl right. Working against Latos. Off the glass for 2 more.
How about that hang in the air right there to get Latos kind of off his feet? Anderson, that was a tough shot right there.
Hilltoppers back within single digits as Latos goes left wing. He'll try a 3. Good again. Peter Latos feeling it here early on. It's back up to 11.
And they talked about that three-point game for the Panthers, and they've been lights out here in the first half so far.
Odom working right side, crosses over, going down the right side, floats it off the glass, too strong, tipped around. Anderson comes down with it. He'll go up, and a charge is, nope, and 1. Thought they said charge. He went kind of that similar motion as a charge, but they're going to count the basket, and the foul will go against, I believe that's Kyle Haley who tried to take it. Yep, it is.
Yeah, Haley just couldn't get his feet set. Anderson with an explosive move to the rim. Good finish.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky, right? The ball just popped right to him, and he made it count, and 1 is complete. It's 25-17.
I mean, the way West Salem's shooting the ball right now, they definitely needed that.
Haley working left side off a screen from McConkey. Hands it off for Latos. Anderson, tight defense on him. Latos working. Kicks over left side, Haley. Back to Latos. He goes right side. Anderson, a lot of contact, and a foul is called.
Yeah, good drive by Latos, and Anderson step for step, got the wrist that time, but good defense by Anderson on him.
Well, Anderson will pick up his first. It's the 4th team foul. Both teams with 4 fouls with 5:49 to go in this half. First free throw for Latos, missed it too strong.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. Latos pretty solid from the line.
Latos is good on the second. He's got 12. Anderson's got 13, the leading scorers tonight. A 9-point lead for West Salem. Stutley crossover, hesitation dribble down the right side, off the glass, and good, but a foul was called first. Blocking foul on McConkey up near the elbow.
Yeah, it was a nice move by TJ. He hasn't lost that power game, has he, Aaron?
No, he hasn't. I was just thinking about that to myself. Backdoor cut, Skifton underneath, reverse layup, good. Good find from up top. And the Hilltoppers back within 7. Here's Kepnick, right side. McConkey working a 2-man game. Kepnick dribbled off his foot, trying to stay in bounds. Nope. He was over and back. First turnover of the night on West Salem.
Man, that was close.
I think his heel might have been up.
It was a hairline, I think, on that one.
It was very close. But a turnover nonetheless, going back the other way. Coming up on 5 minutes ago. Stutley gets a handoff from Odom. Working in at the free throw line. Hesitation down the left side, off the glass. Too strong, though. Stutley couldn't get it to go. Henderson grabs the board, comes back the other way. He'll kick corner. Brennan Kennedy fakes a 3. Skemp got up in the air again. Kennedy will get it up to Kepnick. Latos calling for it on the block. He gets it, working against Anderson. Bounces his way in, off the glass, no good. Puts it back up and good. Latos, 2 more.
Man, Latos is just commanding respect here tonight.
28-19, West Salem lead. Anderson looking for an answer back the other way. Kicks it left side, Odom. Working baseline against Kennedy. Odom spinning through up top. Skemp, quick swing to Skifton. He'll go from the corner. Mid-range jumper, good. Adam Skifton with back-to-back buckets. It's 28-21.
Yeah, good job by Skifton to really get a pump fake and a nice 20-footer right there and sinking it.
Here's Kepnick along the right side now. Up top, Henderson. Right back to Kepnick, and they will reset with Henderson at the midcourt circle. Henderson working right side, trying to get it into Latos. Said Henderson will drive. He'll kick up top. Brett McConkey for 3. Nearly banked it in. Latos grabs the board. Left block, going back up for 2, no good. Got it again. And his layup, missed again. And Odom will rip it away from McConkey. Second turnover on the Panthers. Here's Odom, backing his way in on Tamarian Henderson. Hands it off to Evan Anderson. Anderson working against Kennedy. Crosses over into the paint. And a block is called on Brennan Kennedy. It'll be his second.
It's a good call.
I think so too.
I know the West Salem crowd doesn't like it, but Kennedy wasn't set. And he was trying to follow Anderson, who's trying to kick it out.
Probably went down a bit too early with the contact. Yes. Maybe if he stayed up maybe a half tick longer. Stutley gets the inbound in the corner. Up top, Skifton. We'll go right side for Isaac Skemp. Pushed off the three-point line. He'll swing it to Skifton, back to Skemp at the top. And now Stutley will come up and reset it for the Hilltoppers. He'll swing it right side. Skifton goes back to Odom in the corner. Lost control, got it back into the paint. And is that Kennedy's third?
Yeah. If they call it on him.
Yes. Wow. Brennan Kennedy picks up his third foul here in the first half with 3:15 to go.
Yeah, that's pretty big right there.
He can get a tad aggressive at times on defense, I think mostly because he's so quick and he's so handsy that he just gets in trouble sometimes.
He has really good anticipation for what's going on around him, too.
Odom makes the bonus free throw. He'll get a second. Or rather, they're going to say he was shooting, I should say. West Salem's in the bonus right now. Wait, am I reading things wrong?
Yeah. Nicky was given his All-State plaque the other day. Coach Yashinsky got to go with him with his amazing purple Nikes that I love so much.
28-23, Odom goes 2 of 2 at the line. They get it to Latos. He'll spin, reverse pivot, off the glass, 2.
Man, he's a machine in this first half. Just give it to him and let him just take the reins of the wheel here.
He missed a couple of bunnies on that previous possession too, so he could have more as the Panthers lead by 7, under 3 to go first half. Stutley will drive baseline. McConkey doing a nice job of locking him up, going back baseline. His shot no good. McConkey grabs the board. Hands it off to Haley. He'll screen for Haley. Swinging it left side, Latos. Now Henderson on the wing. Henderson looking to drive on Skemp. He'll cross over in the paint, picks up. High off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped around. Latos had it. Nope, it's going the other way. Ooh. Latos will pick up his second foul.
Wow.
I think that's 2 guys just playing.
Yeah, they were just going for the ball. I don't know if there was really that much to really call that on Latos. They just battling for the basketball there.
Henderson will sit as Sullivan comes back on as 1-and-1 free throws coming for TJ Stutley. His first points of the night if he can convert. And he can't, too strong. Rebound, knocked around, still loose. Kyle Haley will come away with it. Latos the other way, Euro steps right past Odom for 2 more. Really filling up the score sheet here in this first half. Man, it's a 9-point lead.
You got to think he wants this one tonight for the respect factor. You hear about Anderson and Stutley. You don't hear too much about Latos that often. And as far as Division I, Division II players.
Quick trigger for Skemp,
nice
no good. Tough rebound is taken by Anderson. He'll put it up for 2 more.
Yeah, Latos has impressed me tonight at his size, how quick he is. He shoots the ball well.
He's going to try a 3. Heat check, missed it far right off the bottom of the backboard. Anderson another board. Into the corner, Skifton working against Latos. He'll tip it away. Got to be careful picking up that third. Skifton picks up his dribble, looking for somewhere to go. Timeout for Coach Cole. With 90 seconds to go, 7-point lead here in the first half for West Salem. We'll take the break with them. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Anderson will take it on the inbound and set up play out of the timeout for the Hilltoppers. 90 seconds to go, just under. Seen the Hilltoppers hold for last shot for much longer in a half or a overtime. Stutley working against McConkey. Baseline. Tough mid-range jumper is good. His first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he needs that for his confidence right now. He's really been frustrated trying to get his offensive game going. That should maybe get him into this one.
Quick trigger three in the corner for Kepnick, no good. Odom will grab the rebound for the Hilltoppers. Speed it up the other way with Skifton. Skifton finds Odom at the top. Now Stutley, left wing. He'll survey the defense again.
Yeah, they're going to attack the rack with Latos out.
Going the left side, off the glass, no good. Too strong. Rebound just pops right into the hands of McConkey. McConkey into the corner. Kepnick lost control, falls to the ground, stolen away by Anderson. Anderson back the other way, and now Odom is tripped up by Joe Sullivan.
Man, physical foul right there by Sullivan. And Nicky always takes those hard bumps every game. Aaron, he's so tough. Every game we've watched, he's taken some really hard fouls, and he just keeps getting back up again, man.
And I think the faster he goes, obviously the harder he's going to fall as well.
Absolutely.
So Odom to the line for a 1-and-1, 30 seconds left. Peter Latos will come in for the final offensive possession. And Odom will get the first one to rattle home. Now if you're West Salem, you're just hoping Latos doesn't pick up his third offensively here.
Right. Yeah, him and Kennedy both in foul trouble would be not a good situation for the Panthers.
Odom 2-2 at the line, gets it back to 3, 32-29, 30 seconds to go. Most likely the final possession of this first half. As the Panthers now a double team and a push from Isaac Skemp as Kepnick falls down. Foul on Isaac Skemp, his second.
Yeah, it was a good idea to set up the trap and try to pressure and get a turnover, but
here's Haley. They're going to double team again, him at midcourt, trying to get to Latos. He does. He rips through, working into the corner. Wide open three, Brett McConkey missed it short. Rebound tipped around, loose out in the open court. Nope, taken by Henderson. Henderson works his way to the free throw line, dumps it back, McConkey. Kicks corner, Kyle Haley for a three. Missed it short, rebound tipped around, still loose, and Stemp will grab it to end the first half. A wild first half of runs. Back and forth we go. It ends with a 3-point lead for the Panthers, 32-29. A proud sponsor of high school basketball for nearly 4 decades and running is Hilltopper Refuse, at your disposal since 1983. We'll take a break. We'll detail this wild first half right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace. The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16, Commerce Street in West Salem. And Contractor Supply. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. 32-29 is our score. West Salem leads. It was a first half of runs.
Yeah, a lot of different runs. I think the big story for me, though, is the turnovers by the Hilltoppers. That is not a normal Onalaska game. They don't turn the ball over very often, and they just seemed out of sorts for the first, I would say, Aaron, what do you think about first 10 minutes of that first half?
Yeah, they just discombobulated.
It just really seemed like they couldn't get a semblance of what they wanted to do, and West Salem, that's what they're going to take advantage of that. They're opportunistic. They're great. Peter Latos is carrying this Panther team on his back, I think, other than the three-pointers from the outside. It's really been Latos and his offensive rebounding and his dominance in the post that has been really the big story, I think, for the Panthers going out of the first half, because let's face it, if Onalaska doesn't have Evan Anderson, and what does he have, 15 points right now? I mean, this game's a blowout, ladies and gentlemen, because West Salem is outplaying Onalaska right now up and down the floor. I think the Hilltoppers are starting to get a little bit of that momentum back, as they came back in the second half, but it really took a lot of grinding to make that happen. And maybe we'll see a different second half where Onalaska's a little bit more composed. But, man, I'm really impressed with how West Salem came and took advantage of those turnovers by the Hilltoppers.
Take a look at our stats from the first half. For the Hilltoppers, as you mentioned, Evan Anderson leading them with 15 points. It's 6 for Nicky Odom, 4 from the free throw line, 4 from Adam Skifton, and 2 each from Isaac Skemp and TJ Stutley. 5 boards for Anderson, 3 for Max Klein, 3 for Nicky Odom, 2 each for Skemp and Stutley. 8 turnovers by the Hilltoppers. On the West Salem side, just 3 players have scored, but 18 of them coming from Peter Latos to lead all scores, 10 for Carson Kepnick and 4 for Brennan Kennedy. 6 boards each for Brett McConkey and Peter Latos, 3 for Tamarian Henderson, 3 assists for Latos, a steal, and 2 blocks as well for him. 3 turnovers for the Panthers in the first half.
So, you hit on that turnover number again. Onalaska only averages 9 turnovers a game. They already have 8. So credit to, Mark Wagner and his coaching staff getting West Salem prepared for what Onalaska does. And then on the other side, how many turnovers does West Salem have?
3.
They average 14 a game. So, that is quite impressive for the Panthers coming into John Shelton here tonight on Onalaska's home court and really playing excellent basketball.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. We'll take a break. When we come back, second half coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Risch Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Turnovers, as we mentioned, a big part of that first half. Under their average so far is West Salem. On pace to shatter their average are the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, which is surprising to me.
But only a 3-point lead for West Salem. It was a first half of runs, and back and forth they went. Onalaska was able to end the half on a run, and they will try to continue that here as they will start off moving left to right as we are underway in the second half. Tutley's got it up top. He'll get it to Anderson. Now Kennedy trying to sneak behind him. He'll hand it off for Stutley. Hesitation dribble. Crossover down the right side. Jump stop. Working against Latos and McConkey. Might have got away with a travel. Into the corner and out of bounds went Skifton. So as we were talking about turnovers, one to start the half for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, and, again, great defense by West Salem, collapsing on Stutley, making him, throw an errant pass right there to Skifton. Skifton almost recovered, but West Salem's defense has been very good in this game.
Latos working against Skifton here, turns baseline, double team, swings it in the wing. Henderson for 3, missed it too strong, and a foul on the Hilltoppers. I believe it'll go against Anderson as Kepnick flew to the ground. It is. That's Anderson's second.
Yeah, it looked like a good box out, but then when you see bodies flying, probably not so much.
Yeah, usually that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Unless the guy's really flopping. An inbound is turned over. Anderson makes up for it with a steal. Back-to-back turnovers to start the second half. Anderson looking to hand off Odom. He catches at the O at midcourt. He'll hand right back off to Anderson at the top. Looks at a three, instead will drive against Henderson. Kicks out to Skemp. And now Stutley will swing it left side. Odom and will set a screen. Odom trying to work against Kennedy. Spins into the paint. Lost control. Found Skifton in the corner. Now Stutley cutting. Cross court. Knocked away by Henderson, but right back to Stutley at the top. Anderson left alone for three. Missed it. And Latos will grab the rebound.
Again, Onalaska having problems with the zone by West Salem. Nice move by Henderson.
Henderson working against Skemp off the glass. He's got the first basket of the second half.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet tonight for the most part.
Scoreless in the first half. 5-point lead for the Panthers. There's Stutley into the lane, and a foul's called against Brett McConkey. That's his second. He's done a nice job against Stutley tonight, botting up.
Yeah, he has. And, you know, McConkey's tough. I mean, look at that guy. He's a big dude. He's kind of got a mini mullet going on down there. I like it.
All-around athlete as he'll tip the inbound out of bounds.
I think I didn't even notice that. That's kind of a nice little mullet he's got started over there. Is that like playoff hair, you think?
I feel like he's had it.
Really?
I think so. Maybe he hasn't been as predominant until now.
I need to pay more attention to hair. I like the shoes too much. I need to start focusing on hair a little bit. It's a good flow he's got.
I've noticed a couple of tight cuts, some haircuts for tonight's game.
Yeah, but they don't have the names cut into their hair like they did in the 80s.
Odom drives baseline. Skifton swings up to Skemp for three on the wing. Airballed it. Latos grabs the rebound. You don't see that very often, if at all, from Isaac Skemp.
No.
Kepnick finds Latos on a cut. Reverse layup. Good. Latos picks up right where he left off. He's the first to 20 tonight. It's a 7-point lead for West Salem. And Anderson will drive into the paint. Foul's called. I think if you're West Salem, you're hoping it's Henderson. No, I think it's Latos. It is his third.
That's big. And that's the knock on Latos, is the foul trouble. But it's hard when you're 6'8" and you're asked to, be the post guy at the same time.
Anderson makes the free throw. He is.
That's like somebody telling me that I can't have a frozen pizza after a basketball game. It's going to happen. It's like a big guy in the lane. There's going to be contact.
Anderson makes both free throws.
Big guy with a pizza, it's going to get eaten.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to eat a pizza after, too. Henderson brings it across, and Odom will follow him. It's the first on Odom tonight. 15:45 to go, 5-point lead for the Panthers.
It's my birthday week. I do what I want.
Yeah, exactly. No one can tell you otherwise.
That's right.
Henderson brings it across. Setting up a screen is McConkey on his left. Except Henderson will take the three. Missed it off the right side of the rim. Rebound long, taken by Isaac Skemp.
Yeah, Henderson's kind of struggling from that perimeter tonight. You usually don't see that. He's pretty solid out there.
Stutley again at the free throw line. Hands off Anderson on a curl cut. Working against Latos. Missed his layup. Anderson offensive board. Going back up. Got it to go.
Yeah, nice hard work there by Anderson to get that. In the tall trees, 14 prevails.
Back down to 3, which is our halftime lead for West Salem. Kepnick on the right wing. They'll get a screen from Latos. Kepnick kicks over to Kennedy near the left corner. 3, airballed it long. Skifton the rebound. Quick outlet. Odom going up. Blocked off the backboard by Henderson. Rebound by Anderson. He goes back up, and he's going to the line for 2.
Wow.
It's going to go against Henderson, his second.
And Nicky Odom is tough. Great board by Anderson for second attempt. See if Onalaska can get this down to at least a point here.
Anderson good at the line. Simon Desmond will check in for the first time in 15, more than that, 17 game minutes. He came in quick, got 2 fouls, and then had to sit the rest of the half. Anderson 2 of 2 at the line. Continues perfect from the stripe. It's back down to 1. Closest it's been in a long time. Since this mark maybe in the first half. 36-35. Henderson gets it across. Get it up top to McConkey. McConkey will dribble left and hand off for Kennedy. Kepnick swings right. Henderson looking to get it into Latos. He'll pop out. Henderson instead will drive into the paint. Floater off the glass. Missed it off left. Rebound knocked around. Taken by McConkey. He'll go up for 2. He's fouled.
Good strong rebound by McConkey. That's what he does.
Oh, yeah.
Everything with McConkey you can put the word strong by. I mean, you see it in football, you see it in basketball, you see it with the hair game. It's all strong.
First free throw is good. He's on the board tonight. Kyle Haley checks in for Tamarian Henderson. McConkey the other night against Westby, 15 rebounds in about 15-ish minutes of play.
Yeah, that's just a dominant number, and you know West Salem is just so good underneath.
McConkey 2 of 2 at the stripe. They get it back up to 3 with 14:20 to go. 38-35 here at John Shelton Court at Onalaska High School. Maybe the game of the year. Backdoor cut. Anderson will go up and undercut by Kepnick and one.
Yeah, I think you got to consider maybe a flagrant on that. Don't you?
It's tough because I think Anderson wanted the dunk. Kepnick was trying to get out of the way, I think, and it just happened. I don't know. I think it's tough to call a flagrant, maybe warranted. It's tough to call it there. Anderson can't complete it. Latos grabs the board. Back the other way. Foul is called against Nikki Odom. I think they're going to call him a wraparound. Coach Cole doesn't like the call. It's a second on Odom. Conkey looking to inbound. Into the backcourt. Kepnick will go and get it. And he's knocked to the ground by Anderson. That was a soft foul.
I don't know about that. I'm sure that you could see it on the screen too. I think Anderson was step for step and just fell with the basketball.
That's 3 on Anderson now with 14 to go.
It's big.
Here's Haley, gets a screen from McConkey, gives it back to McConkey. Back to Haley in the corner. He's looking to drive baseline on Desmond. Gets up in the air, gets it out to Kennedy. Corner drive, dumps it off. McConkey at the block, gets it out back to Kennedy, was deflected. Kennedy, crossover, floater, good. Smooth move from Brennan Kennedy for 2.
That was a thing of beauty right there.
Don't see that part of his game very often.
No.
Back up to 3, the lead for the Panthers. Stutley will back it out and reset things here, calling out a play. And Odom will start it off with a handoff to Anderson. Lost control on the dribble. Ball still loose. Got it back. Crossover. Going inside, and a charge is called. That's the 4th on Evan Anderson.
Yeah, I hate to take him out of the game right now, but you're going to have to.
That was either going to be the 4th on Kennedy or the 4th on Anderson, and it went to Anderson.
Yeah, and for Anderson, you got to really think about that. You know you have 3 fouls, and you're going in against 3 defenders inside. You probably want to pull that out and maybe reset.
Kennedy gets it into Latos, who sealed Skipton, and he's fouled. Almost was able to muscle it in, as you said. Good pass.
Beautiful pass inside. Latos just using his body to get to the rack. Well, Salem's already in the bonus.
I was just going to say, 7 fouls already for the Hilltoppers.
In and out.
Latos, no good.
Yeah, he's got such a smooth stroke, though, for such a big guy at 6'8".
I think for being 6'8", a big kid, his whole game is smooth.
Yes.
He makes the second one. How is Onalaska going to come up with offense here without Evan Anderson?
They need TJ to step up here, I think.
He's got 23 of their 37 tonight. Odom will hand off to Simon Desmond, double team by Haley and Kepnick. He'll get it out. McConkey will steal it at midcourt. Going up against Stutley. Jump stop, off the glass for 2. Under control for Brett McConkey. It's back up to 6. Timeout Onalaska. With 12:37 to go, 43-37 lead for West Salem. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Out of the timeout, here's Nicky Odom. He'll drive, kick out for Skemp. He's open for three. Good. And again, he's not going to miss many open looks as Isaac Skemp. He knocks down his first three of the night.
That's a big three right there for Isaac. Get that confidence going.
Here's a three. Kyle Haley answers right back.
We haven't talked much about Haley, but that's what he does for West Salem off the bench. He's a spark plug. That was a beautiful shot. Good answer.
It's back to 6 with 12 minutes to go in our game, barring overtime. Here's Stutley, deep left wing, gets it to Odom at the top. Outside that volleyball line, he'll go left side Skemp. He's going to set up, open again for three. Missed it short. Haley will grab the rebound.
Yeah, I saw it coming out of his hands. It didn't look right.
He'll bring it up the right side, working against Skemp. Haley gets it to McConkey, just inside the three-point line. Hands off to Kennedy at the top. Haley's going to take NBA range. Off the front of the rim, backboard no good. Klein grabs the board. Max Klein, his fourth board for Onalaska, gives it off to Odom. Haley tightly guarding him. Tough to stay with Odom, he did. Klein now at the top, dribbling around, gets to Skifton on the left wing. He'll cross over on Latos, creating some space. Latos doesn't want to pick up that fourth. Stutley over to Odom, right side, and Stutley comes and grabs it back if they set up a play. 11 minutes ago, crossover on McConkey at the block, going up, off the glass, a little too strong again, and Haley will grab another board.
Yeah, that just a disruptor. Peter Latos is just playing defense.
McConkey, right wing, fakes a three, fakes it again. Now he'll dribble, back it out, dumps it into Latos on the block. He'll spin baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound tipped around, out to McConkey, swings at Haley. Keeps going, into the corner. Kennedy fakes a three, got skipped in the air, dumps it off Latos, off the glass for two. Ball movement for the Panthers working out that time, back up to 8.
That was beautiful right there. Good job by Kennedy to hit Latos on that back door. Good finish by Peter.
10.5 to go. Stutley's got to figure out something here on offense. He's been quiet so far, just the 2 points. Working against McConkey.
That ankle might be worse than what we know.
Sure. Into the corner. He'll drive baseline again. Working this time, he'll go off the glass for 2. Fake the pass. Got Kennedy off his line, and Stutley doubles his point total tonight, back to 6. Kennedy at the top. Screened by 4 by McConkey. Latos will pick it up. Move around right side. Mid-range jumper right side. Off the glass. Too strong. Rebound Skemp. Not often you see a high school player try to go off the glass from there. Nicky Odom drives in. Free throw line. Spins back around at the block. Off the glass. And they're going to say the foul came before the shot. It's going to go against Kyle Haley, his second. Simon Desmond will check back in. Odom will sit.
One thing you can say about this game, sorry, Aaron, is just the aggressiveness of both teams on defense. They've just been tenacious.
Both teams being very aggressive. That's why we've seen so many fouls, I think. I don't think the teams necessarily care too much as long as it's not deep foul trouble. As Stutley gets his way in, blocked by Latos. Offensive board, Skifton back up and in.
That was big. Good job by Adam to get that. So what you're trying to say is they don't practice Valentine's Day very much.
No, they do not.
That's good.
Timeout, West Salem, full timeout, 9:22 to go. They lead by 4 in our Game of the Week. Bonus edition on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and our live stream on YouTube.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our way to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Right out of the timeout, West Salem ball. Haley double teamed at the top. Will dump it off for Carson Kepnick. Swings far side corner. McConkey looks at a three. Set goes up to Haley, who will take the three. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Latos tips it back up and in. He's got a double-double now tonight. 25 points, 10 boards. 9 minutes to go. 6-point lead again for West Salem. Onalaska trying to get closer than that. They've traded baskets. Here's Stutley again at the top. Free throw line, crossing over, working at the block, off the glass, no good again. Another rebound for Peter Latos. He'll speed up over to Haley. Left wing, steps into a three. No good, missed it long, and tipped out of bounds off of Adam Skifton's hand. He'll stay with West Salem.
Yeah, it just feels like TJ's really just forcing it tonight. Really having a hard time getting inside.
Quick inbound to Latos, lost control of the ball. It's picked up by Haley. And he's open for three. He's going to take another one. This time he knocks it down. No loss of confidence for Kyle Haley.
No.
Back up to 9.
Yeah, you're not going to get that from him. He is, for a sophomore, as tough as they come.
Now back the other way. Blocked by Latos again. Kepnick, mid-range pull-up. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound is taken by Skifton. Foul on Latos, his fourth.
Wow, that's big. So now you're going to see Onalaska really going to try and attack the rim with Latos out. I mean, obviously, he's such a difference maker inside. That's why Onalaska's had problems, where they're usually pretty successful inside the paint. Peter Latos is a big difference maker. Now watch to see if they attack that.
8 minutes to go. Anderson comes back on with his 4 fouls. Stutley will sit. Anderson's got to be careful here. You'd rather have him in than have him just wasting away on the bench. Good cut from Max Klein, but he traveled first.
Really? I didn't think he traveled. I thought it looked like he got the pass right off the cut.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they called it before the dribble or after the dribble. It was tight.
A little surprised by that.
Here comes Kyle Haley. Hands it off to Kepnick. He'll kick into the corner, but he traveled. So back-to-back travel calls here.
That was a travel.
Coach Wagner saying he was bobbling it, but I think it was a travel. Under 8 to go. 9-point lead for West Salem, 53-44. Anderson working against Henderson. Anderson gets a screen from Skemp, dumps it off Klein, swings into the corner. Desmond gets it back to Anderson on the left wing. Anderson rejects a screen from Skemp, goes baseline. Cut off. Back up to Skemp. He's trying to drive in. He'll take a fadeaway mid-range. Good. You don't see that from Isaac Skemp very often, but he gets it to go down back to 7.
I'd like to see more of that from him. Instead of hanging out of that perimeter, he showed he could get inside, make a nice shot right there.
Haley probing into the paint. Kicks back out to Kennedy. Just gets a screen from McConkey. Kennedy crosses back between the legs. Good defense from Adam Skifton, denying him the paint. Now Haley will swing it to Henderson, left wing into the corner. Kepnick. McConkey posting up on Desmond, bouncing his way in. He'll go up. Missed it too strong. Rebound taken by Kepnick. Back to Haley. He's going to go in. Floater is good.
A tough shot right there.
55-46 our score. Back to 9. Here's Anderson, gets a screen from Skemp. He'll step sideways. Long 2, missed it short. Rebound knocked around Max Klein. Good offensive board for Klein. Gets it out to Skifton. No look into Desmond between his hands and out of bounds. Another turnover.
Yeah, that's kind of the story tonight is Onalaska. Just the quick passing and the, I guess, not anticipating the pass or just not looking it in before you're trying to make a play with the ball. Isaac Skemp, that was a beautiful, beautiful shot. I wish he would do more of that, honestly.
Yeah, you just don't see it really at all.
He has the size and the length.
Here's Haley at the top. Ian Cole on. Kepnick back to Haley, right wing. Fakes a 3. He'll drive into the paint, lost control. It's going to go off his knee. Turnover on the Panthers. They're 6th tonight.
Good defense by the Hilltoppers.
Ian Cole comes in, makes immediate impact on defense. Nicky Odom also back in. He will bring it across the timeline. Lato set to check in with 6 to go in his 4 fouls. Odom will drive at the block. Bounces it back up top to Cole. Now Odom in the left corner. Looking, he'll drive with the left hand. Now he'll bounce it back out, double teamed in that corner by Haley and Kepnick. Odom looking to go, and it's stolen away by Kennedy underneath the basket. Good anticipation from him. He'll dump it off McConkey, fakes a 3 near that left corner. He'll dribble it up and reset with Kennedy, back to Kepnick. Kennedy slips the screen at the block, kicks far side. Henderson, he'll drive in, short corner, kicks out to Haley. Patient here from the Panthers as Haley will drive now. He goes in, jump stop off the glass, and he's going to the line for 2. Foul goes against Cole, his first.
Yeah, Haley right there. Good job by him to really set that up and make somebody commit.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar, serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Haley will make the first. As Klein will sit, Stutley right back in for the Hilltoppers. Got to make a push here soon.
DJ just doesn't look 100% to me. I don't know what you think, Aaron, but
yeah, I'm not sure
hard
if it's
to
the
say.
ankle or something else, but he almost seems like he's trying to prove that he doesn't have an ankle injury at times.
Yes.
Where he's forcing a little bit too much instead of playmaking, which I think he's very good at.
The explosiveness coming off of
that
ankle is definitely noticeable, in my opinion.
Stutley will get it to Skifton left side. He'll dribble against Latos, trying to get him his 5th foul. Latos giving plenty of room. Air ball that may be long. Rebound knocked away, taken by Latos. Henderson, cross court to Kepnick in the corner. Quick fire 3, good. Carson Kepnick hasn't scored yet in the second half. He does so there, and a timeout on Onalaska as West Salem has broken up their largest lead of the night, 60-46, 5 minutes ago on ESPN La Crosse.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Allied Cooperative is your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, or grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's a diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. 5 minutes ago, 14-point lead for West Salem after a big 3 from Carson Kepnick. Hilltoppers got to come up with something here quickly. Go on a little bit of a run. We saw a lot of runs in the first half. It's been that way here lately. Setting up a play out of that timeout. The Hilltoppers looking for Skemp on the right wing. He's there. Maybe got to him a tad late. Stutley posts up on the free throw line. Catches outside. He'll go left side. They'll swing it around in the corner to Anderson. He's looking. He'll drive baseline on Henderson. Kicks it back out to Skemp. Skemp now to Odom. Onalaska not finding much here in this possession.
Well, Salem's defense has been just stifling.
Stutley drives, now backs out. Now double team, swings it over to Skemp. He'll fake a 3, drives at the block, going up, lost control going up, tipped around, and a foul on to Marion Henderson. Oof. Might have got the hand of Stutley as he was trying to tip the ball. Couldn't quite see.
You know, I was kind of surprised that Skemp didn't kick that out to Skifton in the corner. He was wide open for 3. But again,
that foul differential quickly caught up, and now 1-1 coming for Stutley.
Yeah, again, though, Skemp wants to prove that he can play inside, I think.
Stutley will get the very friendly roll. He'll earn the bonus. I think Skemp with a little more polish, a little more work at it, could work inside a little more. He's got the size.
I've always liked Isaac Skemp. He's a good kid. He's got a good shot, and he loves the game. And I think that he would do whatever was asked of him. I'm sure Coach Cole would tell you that. Hard-working kid.
Another 1 for 2 at the line for Stutley. Latos grabs the defensive board and gets it up to Kennedy. He'll take a 3, left wing, missed it off the front of the rim. Offensive board, Latos backing his way in. Reverse pivot off the glass for 2 more.
Simon Desmond versus Latos equals 2 points.
The size of Peter Latos. Here's Stutley back the other way, crosses over into the corner. Anderson hesitant to shoot the 3. Instead, he'll dribble up to the wing and set up to Skifton left side. Now Stutley catches right of the circle. Crossover, free throw line, mid-range jumper, good for TJ Stutley. That time a little more under control for him, and full court pressure coming for the Hilltoppers. Kennedy double teamed by Anderson and Stutley. He'll go cross court to a wide open Henderson. That was going to be 2 points, but a timeout for Coach Wagner. 30 seconds, we'll take it with him. 13-point lead for the Panthers on ESPN La Crosse.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
West Salem will inbound out of the timeout, 3.5 to go, leading by 13. They'll quickly get into Kepnick, who will speed across and slow things up here as the Hilltoppers going with some full court pressure, trying to double team and trap. Latos will dribble into the paint. He'll float up over his left shoulder, no good, left it short. Skemp will grab the board. He'll bring it across himself, hand off to Skifton, who will dribble into a 3. Missed his short. Offensive board, Anderson kicks into the corner. Skemp will drive. Mid-range jumper again. Good for Isaac Skemp. Quick inbound, gets it to Haley. He'll speed across, working that right side. He'll go right into Skifton off the glass for 2.
Wow, that was a tough shot by Healy right there. Nice finish.
Quickly the other way, Skemp's going to fire for 3 in the corner. Missed it. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Hilltoppers. With 2:45 to go, 13-point lead for the Panthers.
Yeah, I kind of thought Anderson might have touched it, but I guess not.
I think maybe Latos also got a hand on that when Anderson fell. Tough for us to see cross court here. Coming up on 2.5 to go. Anderson fakes a handoff, steps back into the corner, gets it up to Stutley. They'll reset with a running start down the lane line, off the glass. Again, too strong. Kyle Haley will rip down the rebound.
Yeah, a lot of those tonight for TJ.
Kepnick is fouled along the sideline. Oh, he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. 3-in-1 Construction's the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Kepnick earns his bonus free throw here. A foul one against Simon Desmond, his 3rd. Kepnick around and out, no good. So 1 of 2 at the line. Skifton will grab the rebound and set it up for Onalaska. Need him one last push here with just about 2 to go. Skifton picked up his dribble, looking for somewhere to go. They'll find Anderson at the circle. Mid-court circle. Looking against Henderson. Crosses over at the elbow, backs his way back out. Now he gets to the free throw line, lost control, dumps it off to Skifton, down the lane line. He'll go up with the left hand and 1. Peter Latos has fouled out.
Yeah, we'll see if that changes anything here with 1:56 left in this game. Nice strong move by Adam Skifton.
I'm not sure Coach Wagner likes that call. I'm not sure if I do necessarily either. I think if we're going to let guys go vertical, at some point you're going to have to let contact go if they're going vertical. We've seen both those on both sides tonight.
The way this game's gone, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a physical game. It has been all night. That one was kind of wash your hands of it, I think. But they decided not to do that, and here we are.
So the Panthers have to do bonus. It. 1:54 to go. Do it without Latos. Big night for him, and back the other way, McConkey will shoot 2 free throws after his rebound. Latos finishes the night with 27 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 4 blocks. As McConkey makes the first free throw.
Now go home and I got to thaw out some stuff for crock pot dinner tomorrow night, Aaron.
Crock pot dinners.
Crock pot dinners.
You know it's going to be good when the crock pot's pulled out. McConkey 2-2 at the line. It's up to 14, under 2 to go. Stutley into the paint, working against McConkey. Nice move, as you said. Hesitation move off the glass with the left. And now Kepnick is fouled on the inbound by Desmond, his 4th. Stutley's been a little more aggressively under control over the last couple minutes.
Yeah, again, the presence of Latos is a difference maker. There's no question about that. And, TJ's had a couple. You can see he's frustrated. I mean, it's been one of those nights where the ball just is going off of the rim kind of awkwardly for him. And
a lot of bunnies both ways, not going down.
Yeah, and I don't think he's 100%. Just from what I'm seeing, that explosiveness that you're used to seeing from him isn't completely there. It's not missing, but it's not completely there either.
2-2 at the line for Kepnick, 14-point lead, 1:45 to go. Anderson quickly working at the block. Turnaround into the corner, Skifton fires for 3, good. Big shot for Adam Skifton with 1.5 to go. Kepnick quickly up to Kennedy, who will speed across, and he will slow things up smartly here. Waste some time if you're the Panthers, and Stutley will foul Brett McConkey. Stutley's first foul tonight with 1:20 to go.
Yeah, make him beat you at the line now. Do the rest of this one. Well, Salem's defense tonight has been impressive. Coach Wagner and his group definitely got this team ready to go. And
it's been the help defense, I think, tonight.
And again, Latos is such a difference maker, but the perimeter defense has been excellent. Henderson doesn't get enough credit for how good he is defensively, I think, in this area.
Second free throw from McConkey is around and out. Anderson grabs the board and will bring it across left side.
He's quick. He's like a pit bull out there. I mean, he's giving Anderson a tough time.
Skemp into the lane. Floater, good again from mid-range for Isaac Skemp. McConkey will look to inbound. He's going to baseball it down to Kepnick, who will run it down in the corner. Now over to Kennedy, wide open left side, and one for Brennan Kennedy. Skifton tried to block it and got hand, and that
might be the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, it might be. Gets it back up to 12 with 56 seconds to go. Free throw for Kennedy, good. Stutley brings it across, under a minute. Maybe one last push, stolen away from behind. Brandon Kennedy does it again.
Man, he's good at that.
Over to Kepnick, he'll lay one in for 2. And a timeout, Onalaska. With 42 seconds to go, 15-point lead for West Salem. And it's looking like a win for the Panthers. We'll take one last break as they continue to wrap things up here from Onalaska High School on ESPN La Crosse.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Subs in for Onalaska here is Tyson Hughes, quickly the other way for 2. Right in out of the break. 75-62, 30 seconds to go. Austin Smith, Joe Sullivan, Jeremiah Miller in as well for the Panthers. It's John Nickram.
23. Who's that?
Austin Smith.
I like that look. Look at that kid.
In the corner, Sean Evans with a steal. He'll bring it up the left side, dumps it off to Jack Smith. He'll take a mid-range jumper, missed it short, rebound knocked around, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hilltoppers, 8.5 to go. There you go, Sean Evans into the stat sheet tonight. I know you're a big Sean Evans fan.
Yeah, his dad, Stan Evans, worked with us for a long time at CRSN, and really good guy, and his really proud of his son. He should be. He's a great athlete.
Jack Smith, 3 from the corner, around and out. No good. Kepnick will secure the rebound, and that will be it here from Onalaska High School. A great game here tonight and a really good performance from the Panthers as they win by 13, 75-62. 3-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615. And Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. We'll take a break. We'll get with you up until 9 o'clock where we'll send you out to L.A., rather to Oklahoma City.
Fastest post game ever.
So we'll get to the post game coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. And Noble Insurance has free insurance reviews, free quotes, and the bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance, Onalaska. 75-62 is our final score here tonight, Scotty, and we talked about turnovers all night long. That seemed to really be the difference, a 16-7 turnover differential. Onalaska with 16 of them.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of the Hilltoppers, and you got to give Mark Wagner and the Panthers credit. They were all over Onalaska, especially at the perimeter, and again, Peter Latos is such a difference maker inside. Onalaska likes to come off of screens, backdoor cuts, and play a lot of inside basketball and some gimmies, and then set up that perimeter game off of it. But tonight, the way Latos was able to collapse and how they would collapse with three guys inside on Anderson and/or Stutley, you could see that the supporting cast for the Hilltoppers not really, I guess, helping out as much as you would like in some instances. I kind of expected a bigger game actually from Nicky Odom tonight. I thought he might have a good game in this one, just how it was set up. But the Panthers defense, man, they're quick, they're agile, they make really good plays, and Latos is definitely a difference maker inside.
I think Onalaska is better than a 13-point deficit.
I do too. I think it was not really, I do think TJ may be a little bit more injured than we know. It didn't look like he was as explosive as I normally see him.
He went to his crossover line and got down the lane lines, but it didn't seem like he had that just in the little extra tick to get past McConkey.
In the strength. I mean, he's a little bit more intense, I guess you would say, in that area, and you could see that he was maybe holding back just a little bit. Hard to say. With Latos there, maybe that's something, but it just didn't seem like TJ was on his A game tonight. It just looked like he's a little bit off yet.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Another quick break. We'll be back
I'll
with
go see my pet pretty soon.
Yeah, and then eat some pizza.
Darn right.
We'll take another quick
he gets
break.
The crust.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's a very good deal
he
for
likes
the dog.
That. It's a great deal for him.
We'll be right, be right
I'm
back.
throwing you off, man.
Yeah, with the stats. How about that? We'll come back with the stats.
Those are stable.
Right after this.
All right.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Proud sponsor of high school basketball for nearly 4 decades in running. Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Take a look at our stats here tonight for West Salem, 75-62 victory. They were led by Peter Latos, 27 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 4 blocks. It was 18 points for Carson Kepnick, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal for him. 12 for Kyle Haley, all in the second half, 4 rebounds and an assist. 9 points for Brennan Kennedy. He also had an assist and 3 steals. Brett McConkey had 7 points, all in the second half, 9 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. And Tamarian Henderson had 2 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a block. 7 turnovers for the Panthers. For the Onalaska Hilltoppers tonight, it was Evan Anderson leading the way with 23 points, 23 of their 62. At one point he had 23 of their 37. He also had 9 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. 11 points each for Isaac Skemp and Adam Skipton. They each also had 5 rebounds and 1 assist. 9 points for TJ Stutley, working on that injured ankle. 2 rebounds and an assist for him. 6 points for Nicky Odom in the first half. 3 rebounds, 2 assists for him, and 2 points for Tyson Hughes. 16 turnovers for the Hilltoppers, much higher than their average of 9 per game. That seemed to be the difference here tonight. 75-62, our final score once again. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. We'll take one more break. We'll tell you what's coming up on Friday. Our
you and me
normal,
it's you and me again, right?
Yeah,
Oh
our
my
regularly
God.
scheduled game of the week. We'll tell you what that is coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit Ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace. The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union's giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Wrapping up things here from John Shelton Court at Onalaska High School, a 75-62 win for the West Salem Panthers over the Onalaska Hilltoppers. We have 2 games of the week remaining. This Friday we will be another Onalaska game at Aquinas. So we had that one earlier this year here at Onalaska. It was a tight game. It was the first loss of the year for Aquinas. They've gone a bit downhill since. And then our final game of the year, which will be the week after, it'll be Central at Onalaska right back
the
here.
Rematch.
So 2 great games coming up in the MVC.
Yeah, and really, for seeding purposes, for playoffs, I think it's very important now for the Hilltoppers. They got to win both those games. I mean, losing this one tonight, in the eyes of the digital world.
Digital overlords.
Yeah, they may affect their seeding. Now, I mean, on paper, you look at strength of schedule. That's supposed to add into that, right? From what we know, but for football, it didn't look like it did to me. It just was really based on record, and some of the matchups for football were really off, in my opinion, when I looked at the brackets. So I hope it's not the same when we get to basketball. I hope that the computers maybe have been tuned up, let's just say. Maybe we got some canned air and blew out the dust a little bit before we did it. Did some maintenance before we get this down. But I'm really the area's got such good basketball this year. Onalaska, Central, West Salem, Luther. You go right down the line. I mean, there's going to be a lot of teams looking for some home court advantage for the first couple rounds.
That'll do it for us from here. Quick pregame. We got to get you out to Oklahoma City. And the Lakers, LeBron, 36 points. He'll break the all-time scoring record of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 35 to tie, 36 to break. If he doesn't do it tonight, he'll do it on Thursday against the Milwaukee Bucks.
He should ask for a trade. But we're done now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll see you on Friday at Aquinas for